Right, very good evening, everybody. Let's get my face on. Hello, and welcome to Wednesday night's quiz. Good to see so many of you watching tonight. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already on the YouTube channel, so you'll be alerted anytime that we're on. Hopefully that you got your tickets okay tonight. I've had to put the deadline now to 5 o'clock because Ticket Tailor takes ages to send emails, so better safe than sorry. I thought I'd put it at 5. And hopefully you've managed to get yourself a ticket. Right, swap things around tonight a little bit. So the first round is going to be general knowledge, questions 1 to 10, followed by survey says. We normally have that on the last round, but I thought we'd put it to the second round, okay? And try and be serious with your answers because there's mega points in survey says. And Mr. P also pointed out something to me for survey says. There is 5 possible answers, but I didn't realise this was happening. If you put one of the if you don't put the top answer, but you put one of the 5 top answers, for some reason the software will still give you it, but it will come up as the top answer. So don't worry about that. That's fine. There's nothing I can do about that, but as long as you try and make one of the 5 top answers. I thought one of the 5 top answers would show up, but it doesn't. It just takes you automatically to the top answer. Then straight after that, we're going to have, what we got after that? Let's have a look. We've got connections, and followed by, connections tonight is just one connection. So there's going to be 9 clues tonight, and the connection, if you get it, is worth 1,000 points. So that's pretty cool. The next one is going to be true or false. Basically 50-50, yes or true or false for that one. And then we'll finish the night off with name the year. Similar to connections, 4 clues and name the year. There is 2 years to go for. Okay. I can tell you though, for the first round, general knowledge, the first question is going to be a text answer. It's the only way I could have done it for this one. So the first question will be a text answer, followed by multiple choice after that. Okay, so just 50 seconds to go-ish. There is a slight delay as always on YouTube. You just have to bear with it. Always be looking at your phone, because the phone will come up, or whatever device you're using, that will come up. The questions will come up on there before it does on YouTube, wherever you're watching. Hopefully all right. Make a comment as well. Put a comment in the box. Let me know who's watching tonight. It's always nice to know, instead of just talking to a screen. I'm actually talking to some real people. Yeah, so we'll do that from now on. For the tickets, it'll be a 5 PM deadline, either for Monday or Wednesday. Right, we're about to start. Good luck tonight, guys. Right, so I'm also going to control as well before we start the timer. So have a look at the question. Don't start typing yet. Have a look at the question. Let's get rid of this banner. And then I'll start the time off, okay? Here we go. Get ready to type. War veteran Captain Tom Moore recently raised millions of pounds for the NHS by walking how many laps of his garden ahead of his 100th birthday? There is no multiple choice for this first one. Just going to write in whatever you think it is. It's obviously going to be a number of some sort. Right, and the majority, they went with 100, saying 73%. 8,200. He's done a lot, but I don't think it's that many. The right answer is 100. Right, have a look at the question first, and then I'll set the timer off, okay, with the multiple choice. Question number 2. In 1974, the 8,000 life-size warriors known as the Terracotta Army were discovered in which country? We've got A, India, B, Italy, C, China, or D, Japan. Right, let's have a look at what everyone went with. Mixed bag. Everyone's going for China. The correct answer is China. General knowledge, question number 3. Have a look at the question, and then we'll set off the timer. Which is the name of the anesthetic administered into the lower back as a form of pain relief in childbirth? So there's lots of epi options there. A, B, C, or D. Majority went with 100% epidural. The right answer is epidural. Well done. Question number 4. I said, do you speak my language? He has just smiled and give me a Vegemite sandwich. Are a few lines from which song? A, Down Under, B, Could You Be Loved, C, Mr. Boombastic, or D, Electric Avenue? Got to be quick with your answers. Just make sure you don't press the wrong one. Right, let's have a look what the majority went with. And the majority is saying Down Under. A couple of you saying Electric Avenue. The right answer is Down Under. The audience tonight is winning. Right, on to number 5. The former Royal Yacht Britannia is now a tourist attraction in which city? Belfast, Edinburgh, Hull, or Portsmouth? Right, let's have a look what the majority went with. And you're all saying Edinburgh, but some of you think it's Belfast, some of you think it's Portsmouth, a couple of you thinking it's Hull. The right answer is Edinburgh. Well done. Once again, the crowd's winning. On to number 6. Supermarket assistant manager John Redmond and promotions rep Kaylee Kitson are the central characters in which TV comedy series? So there's a couple there. Are You Being Served, Little Britain, Car Share, or Fawlty Towers? Again, let's have a look at what the majority went with. And the majority is saying car share. A couple of you think it's Are You Being Served? The right answer is car share, though, with Peter Kay. Right, question number 7. Which kitchen appliance was invented by accident when a chocolate bar melted after being left close to a radar tube? Quite often happens. A, dryer, B, fridge freezer, C, microwave oven, or D, electric kettle. I feel like we need some background music or something. I miss my background music. Right, let's have a look at what the majority said. Microwave oven is right up there. Fridge freezer in second place. The right answer is microwave oven. See, we're educating you as well. See. Right, question number 8. This is a recent one. NASA recently announced that SpaceX will launch astronauts into orbit next month. The first manned space flight from the US since which year? It's quite a couple of years there. 2011, 1999, 1986, 1969. As I was writing these questions tonight, I was thinking, might be a little bit more difficult tonight. That sometimes happens. Right, let's have a look at what the majority went with. The majority of you are saying 2011. It is a bit of a mixed one, that one, as I first thought, but let's see if the crowd can keep winning. The right answer is 2011. Well done. Right, question 9. Which series of horror films were set at Camp Crystal Lake? Dracula, Friday the 13th, Night of the Living Dead, or Halloween? Right, let's see what the crowd's gone for. And the majority of you are saying Friday the 13th. Some of you think Halloween. Some people, all options have gone really, but the majority is saying B. The right answer is? It is B. Well done. Right, last question before we have a look who's in the lead tonight from the first round. Question number 10. How many years ago did the world's first jet airliner, the de Havilland Comet 1, make its maiden flight? Told you it was a little bit harder tonight, isn't it? But you've got your multiple choice there to have a look. Let's set that timer off. A72, B68, C64, or D60? That's how many years ago? Right, can the crowd get 10 out of 10? The majority of you went with B68. That's 64%. The right answer is B68. And there's me saying that this quiz is hard. I misjudged you, don't I? Right, let's have a look who's in the lead then. Just to let you know, for the current champion at the moment is Quentin Quarantino. He's won both quizzes in a row recently. Let's see if he's playing tonight and see if he's actually in the lead. He's the one to beat. Or maybe it's someone different. Let's have a look at the leaderboards. He's there again. Quinton Quarantino out there, 850 points. Homer, second place. Irish Connection, Elijah in third. It's Monday night all over again. First of all, as well, thank you very much to everyone that's playing tonight. And thank you for all your support. Without you, there would be no quiz, would there? So thank you to every single one of you. Good to see the Unicorns playing tonight. I know they like to play on a Wednesday night. Right, let's move on then. We're going to go now to Survey Says. It's taken over the second round. This is where you have to manually type in the answer. But don't forget, there is 5 possible answers. If you manage to get one of those other 4 answers, it will automatically put it as what the first answer was. So don't worry about that. That's fine. Found that out last week. So here we go then. Here's your first question for Survey Says. Question number 11. Name a mascot for a company or brand. Let's set the timer off. And you guys get typing away. Make sure your spelling is correct. Nothing I can do about that. I've had a look to see if I can give you some leeway on the spelling, but I can't. It's not possible. There's only so many things I can do. Name a mascot for a company or brand. I think some of these, there's more than one word as well. Well, let's have a look what the majority went with. Tony the Tiger at 50%, Mickey Mouse 20, Mickey Mouse 10, different spelling, meerkats, and the right answer is Tony the Tiger. We have Magpie as well. So some of you might not have put Tony Tiger, but you might have put one of the 5 top answers, and it would have just. All right, you get the score. On to the next one then, number 12. Name a method of predicting someone's future. Let's set the timer off. $500 points for this, if you can be fast enough. Right, let's have a look what the majority went with. Did they get the did their answer lead to the top answer? Tarot cards, 91%. Right answer is tarot cards. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. I think that's the best result we've ever had for this Survey Says. On to number 13. Name a scary movie character. This is a real survey that's been done amongst the British people, and they've given 5 top answers. And thank you very much to Mr. P, who alerted me about those other top answers that just led to the top answer. I wasn't aware of that. I was thinking, why is there only one answer coming through? There should be more. Right, so the majority went with Freddy Krueger at 27%. It, 18%, that's a good answer. Freddy Krueger, 80%, spelt differently. Scarface, Scream, Pennywise, and the right answer, the top answer, was Freddy Krueger. Unlucky if you spelt it wrong. Sorry, like I said, there's nothing I can do about that. Question 14. Name a part of the body with a 3-letter name. Name a part of a body with a 3-letter name. This is not the type of question I should be putting on survey, should I? Three letters, part of the body. Right, well, let's have a look what the majority have gone with. Arm at 82%. You may have put something different. If you put leg, that was one of the 5 top answers. It would have just directed you to arm. That's the last time I'll say about that. Okay, I think you get it now. And the right answer is arm. Well done. Right, question 15. Name something that changes colour. Set the timer off. Name something that changes colour. A bit like me when we first did this quiz live. Not used to talking on the computer. Kind of getting used to it now. I might get Mr. P on as a guest on Monday. Right, let's have a look what the majority have gone with. Chameleon, 82%. It's a difficult one to spell, that one, if you're in a rush. Someone has spelt it wrong at 9%. Is it on the board? It is on the board. It was the top answer. Well done. On to number 16. Name a famous double act. Name a famous double act. You'll have to write the two names, the stage names, how they would appear on television or theatre, whatever. I've got 9 watching at the moment on YouTube. I'm famous. Thanks for finding us. Well done, guys. Right, on to the majority went with Morecambe and Wise, Dick and Dom at 9%. So I think we all know what the top answer is, don't we? Morecambe and Wise was the top answer. You could have had Little and Large. Ant and Dec was one of them. Cannon and Ball was another, I think. But that would have just led you to Morecambe and Wise. Question 17. Name an animal used as a symbol of the Chinese zodiac. So if you know what animal you are in Chinese, maybe give that one a go. But you are thinking what the British public put. Set the timer off. Right, and the majority went with rat. Pig at 9%, which means I think pig might have not been on the top answer on the board, or one of the top answers. The right answer is rat. That was the top answer. Right, moving on. Question 18. Name a word that can go before party to give a new word or phrase. So that's before party. Right, and the majority has gone with Birthday. Really good answers. I think it's working. This survey says being in the second round. Correct answer is birthday. Right, 2 more left from this round. Question 19. Name a company or organisation whose common name is a set of initial letters. Now, you don't have to put the ... dots, okay? Just do the initial letters. Start the timer on that. There is a cash prize tonight as well. You can see it on the ticker below. £5 for first place tonight. Second prize is a free ticket for Monday night, and third place as well is another free ticket. Right, let's have a look for what the majority have put. KFC at 36%, IBM at 27%, RAF at 9%, E9, B&Q at 9%. All good answers, but what was the top answer? IBM, and only 27% of you put there. KFC wasn't on the board, neither were the rest. Right, last one, question 20. Name something you can eat that has a town, city, or country in its name. Off we go. I'm not sure if anyone's going to get this one, but you can surprise me. Name something you can eat that has a town, city, or country in its name. Has to be one of the 5 top answers. Right, let's have a look at what the majority went with. Can you surprise me? Yorkie, 36%. Eccles Cake at 36%. Rocky Chicago Town Pizza. That's a very good answer. But is that what the majority have gone with? Hawaii Pizza, that's a very another good answer. So let's have a look what the correct answer is. What's on the board, if any? Eccles Cake was the only one that was on the board. Well done to you lot that put that. Unfortunately, none of the others made it, although they were very good answers. Right, so let's have a look at the leaderboard then for the second round. Is Quinton Quarantino still flying that flag? Let's have a look. Homer has taken first place, 4,465 points. Well done. Quinton Quarantino dropping to second. Third is Irish Connection Elijah. Fourth, Stefan. Fifth, Hugh. 16, Eleanor. 7, Weeman. 8, Irish Connection Kevin. 9th, Janet. 10th, Unicorn Gemma. And 11th, Unicorn Emma. Not that many playing tonight, not as normal for a Wednesday. I don't know if that's because I put a deadline on the tickets, but I've got to stick with that because I don't want people missing out on the quiz, as I found out panically on Monday. Okay, so we're going to stick with that. Must buy tickets before 5 from now on. Right, moving on to the next round. The next round, let's have a look what I'm going to put. Next round is going to be connections. And there is only one connection for this round. So there's 9 clues, and then you're looking for a word or a name for the connection. The connection is worth 1,000 points tonight because there's 9 clues. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And we'll start off the first clue for the connections. Question 21. Which musical by South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone follows the story of 2 missionaries sent from Salt Lake City to preach in a remote Ugandan village? What? There's some options there. So if there's only one connection, sometimes the clues are just rock hard. That's the way it normally works. Right, so the majority of you went with 82% B, the Book of Mormon. Some of you think it's the others. The right answer is B. So there's going to be one word from that that you're going to match with the connection at the end. Okay, so please take note of the right answers, even if you didn't get the right answer, because you will have to make a connection between them. Question 22. Picture board, mystery guest, and home and away are all rounds on which long-running quiz show? A, have I got news for you? B, countdown. C, QI. Or D, question of sport? Oh, YouTube's gone up to 10. I think more of you are finding out now where the YouTube channel is. You'll have to know. You have to let us know how you're watching tonight. Right, so the majority have gone with D, question of sport. The right answer is a question of sport, so note that down. Note that down. Right, question 23. Which company was privatised in 1986 following an advertising campaign with the catchphrase, "If you see Sid, tell him that encouraged individuals to become shareholders"? Scottish Power, Empower, E.ON, or British Gas? So which one of them do you think was privatised in 1986? Which one of them would make sense with the connection? If you've got the connection already. The majority went with 45% for British Gas. It's a bit of a mixed bag. In second place is Scottish Power. The right answer is British Gas. So one of those words there will make the connection. Okay. On to 24. What was the name of the complex of 7 buildings that included the Twin Towers that were destroyed in the September 11th attacks of 2001? Set the timer off. Right, and the majority has gone for 100% A, the World Trade Center. And the right answer is, of course, A, the World Trade Center. Well done. Number 25. Clue number 5 as well. What drink is sometimes referred to as Adam's Ale? A, bitter, B, lager, C, water, or D, cider? I've poured myself a drink tonight as well. I'm drinking, is it Jack Daniels? Jack Daniels and Coke tonight. I'll just have the one. Right, the majority went with Jesus, it's that fire one. Majority went with either bitter water or cider. Nobody going for lager. The right answer is water. Is sometimes referred to as Adam's Ale. Right, 26. Are you taking note of the answers? You need them. What is the UK equivalent of the American TV show Shark Tank? A, Big Brother, B, Love Island, C, The Apprentice, or D, Dragon's Den? Right, so let's have a look at what the majority went with on this one. Majority are all saying Dragon's Den. Okay, the right answer is Dragon's Den. Right, on to question 27. The name of what piece of furniture is also used in a legal context to refer to the location in a courtroom where a judge sits? We've already set the timer off. Is it A, chair, B, cushion, C, seat, or D, bench? You have to let me know if it's working out all right for you on YouTube. I was thinking about switching it over to Facebook, but I wasn't sure how you would be able to watch if you're all using your phones or devices to play the quiz. So at least you can stick YouTube on TV. I don't think you can do that with Facebook, can you? Right, the majority went with D, bench. Some of you thinking chair. The right answer is bench. Right, on to 28, clue number 8. No refuse to refer to a state of sleep. What is the name of the location in the Bible where Cain lived after murdering his brother Abel and being cast out by God? So we've got A, Dreamland, B, the Land of Nod, C, REM, or D, Nightmare. Bit like this drink. It is nice though. I think it's one of them fire flavour ones. Right, the majority went with B, the Land of Nod. Some of you saying Nightmare, some of you saying Dreamland. The majority went with? Sorry, the answer is B, the Land of Nod. That whiskey's kicking in. Right, your last clue now. This is question 29, and then we're going to make the connection. So hopefully you've taken note of those answers. Question 29. Named after a manor house in Wiltshire, what novel won the 2007 Man Booker Prize for Fiction? Wolf Hall, Dog Hall, Cat Hall, Lion Hall. Like I said, some of these they are difficult, but at least you've got the multiple choice there. Right, so for the last clue then, the majority went with Wolf Hall at 64%. Some of you are not sure. The right answer is Wolf Hall. So you've got all your answers there now. Well done, guys. It's now time to make the connection. This connection, if you've already got it in your heads, get ready to type, is worth 1,000 points from the time that I kick off the timer. All right. I'll give it a couple of seconds and I'll start that timer going. Are you ready? 1,000 points up for grabs if you're very quick. Okay, here we go. What is the one word after connection between the previous 9 answers? Let's start the clock. So you're looking for a word that is going to match one of those words from your 9 clues. It will come after one of those words from those 9 clues, okay? If you're quick, you get extra points. Right, so let's have a look at what the majority went with. Right, so 30% is saying pack, only 20% saying mark, 20% saying press, park at 10%, 10% for table, 10% for hall. Right, so let's see if it's any of them. The right answer is, it was mark, and only 20% had put mark. So well done to you guys if you did do that. Let's see if that's made a difference to the leaderboard, depending on how quick you were. So after the 3rd round, here is the leaderboard. And Homer up there with 6,170 points. Same as before, Quentin Quarantino at 2nd. And 3rd place, Elijah. The 2 unicorns down at the bottom. Come on, guys, I'm sprinkling you some magic dust. All right, you can do this. Here we go then. Oh, but Eleanor, I think she's a unicorn as well, isn't she? But she forgot to put a team name on there. Maybe she's ashamed. Right, we're going on to the next round now. And the next round is nice and easy. It is 50-50. We're going to be playing true or false. That's going to be the next round. Okay, so 10 questions on that. Good luck. I think it's 100 points per correct answer. So here comes your next one. Question 31. Morocco is in Europe. True or false? Time has already started. Morocco is in Europe. Does it sound European? Remember, these are the ones that you can Google after, not now, later on. Or if you're too lazy to Google, you can ask Alexa, if you're lucky enough to have it. Right, the majority went with 91% say B, false. The right answer is B, false. Well done. On to question 32. Excuse me. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's children are named North Saint, and Chicago. True or false? If that's true, one of the kids is called Northwest. Not a bad place. Right, the majority have gone with. They think it's crazy enough to be true, 73%. Let's have a look what the right answer is. It is true. Well done. Question 33. The largest planet in our solar system is Neptune. True or false? The skies have been quite clear recently. Have you been spotting those satellites in the sky? I think I went out with my daughter. We spotted about 3, I think. 3 or 4. Literally in our skies. Right, the majority went with for this one. I reckon it's 100% false, so you know your stuff. The right answer is, of course, false. Question 34. Nike is the Greek goddess of victory. True or false? Let's have a look what the majority went with. Majority is saying it is true. And the right answer is true. You're doing really well with this round. On to question 35. Hot water freezes faster than cold water. True or false? Hot water freezes faster than cold water. It's an easy one, that one, isn't it? So the majority have gone with they're saying it's false. Majority saying false. 45%. They've sweared with true. They think it's crazy enough to be true. And the right answer is true. So there you go. That's one to ask Google. I think it's something to do with that the hot water, the particles of the water is looser, that it freezes faster than if it was cold. I'm not a scientist. Google it. Right. Question 36. Africa is the largest continent in the world. True or false? Superman's back. Right, what do you think about that one then? Let's have a look what the majority went with. Everyone's saying false for that one, 91%. The right answer is false. Well done. Right, question 37. A meter is slightly longer than a yard. True or false? A meter is slightly longer than a yard. The majority have gone for 82% think that's true. 18% think that's false. And the right answer is true. You can hear them in the background, can't you? I've got that tune stuck in my head 24/7, honestly. I need to get him into something else. Right, question 38. Green is a primary colour. True or false? Right, so let's have a look what the majority went with. Majority is saying false, 73%. Okay, question 39, 2 more left. Do let me know if you're enjoying these rounds, and let me know of the rounds that you don't like. I might be changing a round for Monday as well. Might have a picture round. See if we can do that on Monday night. Right, question 39. Dolphins are fish. True or false? Either you're really puzzled by that one, or I'm insulting your intelligence. True or false? Dolphins are fish. And the majority have gone with 91% think it's false. 9% think it's true. The right answer is false. They are not fish. Right. The last one then. Question 40, and then we'll have a look at the leaderboard. True or false? Adolf Hitler was born in Germany. The majority of you are saying 91% think false, 9% think it's true. The right answer is false. He was born in Austria, wasn't it? Right, okay, onto the leaderboards then. This is going to be the last time that we see the leaderboards until the end, of course. So let's see who we need to catch up to. Is Homer still in first place? And here is the leaderboard. Yep, Homer's still out there. It's not changed all the way through the quiz. Homer in first, second is Quentin Quarantino, third, Irish Connection, Elijah. Two unicorns still at the bottom, but they're having a great night, so that's all that matters. Hugh in fourth, Stefan in fifth place. It is still, looking at the points, it's still all to play for, but that's only if Homer, Quentin Quarantino, and Elijah suddenly fell asleep. Okay, so here comes the last round, and the last round is going to be Name the Year. This is very similar to Connections. 4 clues, and then you've got to name the year that those events took place. And then we'll have another 4 clues, and we'll have another year that you've got to try and guess from those previous 4 clues. Okay, so here we go then for the last round this evening. Question 41. Who was the first person to win £1 million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So it happened in this particular year that they won £1 million, but who was it? A. Charles Ingram, B. Judith Keppel, C. Pat Gibson, or D. David Edwards? Right, and the majority have gone for B. Judith Keppel. The right answer is B. Judith Keppel. And I think she went on to be on the quiz team for Eggheads, if I'm not mistaken. Right, question 42. Who beat Matthew Stevens in the first ever all-Welsh final of the World Snooker Championship? Was it A. Dominic Dale, B. Ryan Day, C. Ray Reardon, or D. Mark Williams? Again, this event happened in the same year that first question happened. Again, it will be the same for the third and fourth. And then your job is to name the year for the fifth question of this round. And the majority went with Mark Williams at 82%. I'm hoping that a lot of you know your snooker. And the right answer is Mark Williams. Well done. Right, question 43. From the same year, which of the following appeared as himself on a special edition of Coronation Street to celebrate the show's 40th anniversary? So there's a clue to the year. 40th anniversary. Is it A. Prince Charles, B. David Beckham, C. Tony Blair, or D. Robbie Williams? Right, the majority of you are saying Prince Charles at 55%, 27% for Robbie. The right answer is it was Prince Charles. There you go. Question 44. The last one from this particular year. Which group won the Best British Album Award at the Brits for their debut album released in the previous year called The Man Who? Was it A. Radiohead, B. Travis, C. The Verve, or D. Blur? And the majority of you are saying majority of you saying B. Travis, 36%, A for Radiohead, 27% for Blur as well. So a bit of a mixed match there. One of you is right. The right answer is B. Travis. Well done to the majority. Right, on to question 44, and this one you've got to actually physically type in the year. So whatever year you think it is from those previous four questions, okay? Hopefully you've got one in mind. Faster you are, the more points you get. Let's set the timer off. You have to be spot on with the year, of course. You can't be a year or a year below out. It has to be spot on. Right, so the majority I've gone with the year 2000, 1999 at 9%. And the right answer, if any of them, is 2000. Well done. Right, on to question 46. Brand new year now. Right, let's set the timer off for that one. The president of which country before a revolution forced him to resign after 30 years in power? Was Hosni Mubarak. Cyprus, Malta, Iran, or Egypt? And the majority have gone with Egypt. And the right answer is Egypt. Well done. Right. For the next one, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to see if I can see actually the live answers coming through. I didn't realise I could do that. Question 47. Who starred as George Smiley in the film Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy? Robson Green, Gary Oldman, Colin Firth, or Jude Law? Let's have a look. See if this does happen. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So your results are coming in. If I show that though, you might be swear to go with it, what everyone else is putting. Majority of you saying Gary Oldman, and the right answer is Gary Oldman. Well done. Right, question 48. TV presenters Andy Gray and Richard Keys lost their jobs at Sky Sports after clips were leaked showing them behaving in a sexist manner, making derogatory comments about what? A female ball collector, C, a female presenter, C, a female singer, or D, a female assistant referee? 100% there are going for D, a female assistant referee. Just let that timer run out. And the right answer is D, a female assistant referee. Well done. Right, question 49. In her 60th year as Queen, who did Elizabeth II overtake when she became the second longest reigning British monarch? A, Victoria. 1 second. Sorry about that. My 4-year-old was just stuck. Just as we were getting to the last questions, they were doing all right, weren't they? So let's have a look what the majority have put. Majority are saying Victoria. The right answer is C. It's when she became the second longest reigning monarch. At the time, the longest reigning monarch was Victoria. Okay, so we've got a bit of a trick one there. So let's see if you know the year for that one. For the last question, question 50. Extra points, of course. And then we'll have a look at the results. See if Holmes beats Quentin Quarantino's championship crown, or has Quentin done it for the third time? Or Elijah might have done it as well. But last time Elijah was in third place, I think she got beat by Irish Connection Kevin just at the last post. Is that going to happen again tonight? It's all tense. Right, let's have a look what the majority have gone with then for that one. The majority of you saying 2011. A couple of other years there. The right answer is 2011. Well done. Right, so for the final time then tonight, then let's have a look at the leaderboard and also find out who's going to be winning the £5 for first place, second place, free ticket for Monday, third place, free ticket for Monday. The rest of you, well done. And thank you again for everyone for your support. And may it continue on Monday night as well. Don't forget to buy tickets before 5 o'clock. That's the new rule. And do spread the love with family and friends. Okay, let them know that this is happening and that they can play along as well. So let's have a look at the leaderboard then finally tonight. I don't believe it's Quinton Quarantino. He's won it for the third time. It's a hat-trick. I think we're going to have to ban him from playing. 8,092 points for Quinton Quarantino. Second place, Homer, 7,835 points. You get the free ticket. Irish Connection, Elijah, you also get a free ticket for Monday as well. Well done. But £5 going to Quinton Quarantino. In 11th place was Janet, the unicorn, just missing out to last place. But well done to every single player tonight. Thank you again. Can't say enough how much you're supporting us. That's brilliant. And please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you haven't done it already, I think we've got about 5 subscribers, 10 watching tonight. If we can have more people subscribing, that would be absolutely amazing. Thank you. And don't forget to like the Facebook page. And I need a shave, don't I? Look at that. It's bad. Right. So I'll see you all on Monday night. Check out the website for quiztube.co.uk. You can buy your tickets there. They're not available yet, but I'll get that sorted for the weekend. Till then, good night, everybody, and goodbye.